Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do narrations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, so next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi. Friends are hard to come by. Friends are hard to come by, she said, twisting her blue hair around her pointer and middle finger. I mean, we have a few, but none like you bitches. She wasn't even looking at my dressing as she spoke. The girl on stage played a less acoustic guitar while she sung a John Lennon cover. Her purple dreadlocks dangled in her face while she performed. I think I met her when she opened for hours once before, but couldn't remember her name. Maybe it was Lucy, maybe not. Responding to Chloe, I shook my head. I was almost to the point of frustration, but not quite. It didn't matter that she called us bitches. That part was actually funny. I'm still just confused by everything that happened last year. That's not exactly what I asked you, Chloe. I kicked the middle stool she was sitting on, causing it to swivel around. She caught herself on the edge of the table so she wouldn't fall over. I certainly didn't mean any real harm, but she needed to feel my laugh. Sort of. The elongated features on her startled face almost caused me to laugh, but I forced the smile back, coughing as cover, though I suspected my attempt didn't work as the veil I had hoped. Sometimes I could see a lot of me and my old high school friend. We both have a punk side to us, and we are unabashedly self-aware. Other times, I am more like her wife, a mass. Trapped inside my own head with a clear desire to express myself. At least soon. Mass will get the opportunity to still that musically a creative side I heard so much about. I know, but you know how it is, Seth. Chloe began. You all move around a lot, and we travel a good bit for gallery gigs. We got one tomorrow 100 miles from here. There's really any downtime for any of us. Hanging out with you and Alice is like an escape. A heavy fucking guilty escape, likely, but an escape nonetheless. This time she made sure to look me dead in the eyes. You still cuss like that in front of your daughter? I asked, elbowing my friend in the ribs, letting her know I planned to keep it light. As if on cue, Alex, Mass, and little Destiny appeared from a doorway on the side that led to the backstage area, adjacent to the dahlias. My girlfriend adjusted her glasses and sought me that cute, irresistible, crooked a grin that told me she felt awkward. Yet everything was fine. She might be the impact, but I pride myself on my ability to lead her as well. She is really the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I think she knows it. High five, Destiny! I called out as they approached our table, hoping to prevent our particularly high emotion from getting out of hand. The little blonde girl slapped her palm against mine as hard as she could, causing it to sing. Ouch! I confess, with pride shaking my hand back and forth at the wrist. You filched, Miss Destiny. Feels like a fire. You should definitely put some red sweets in your hair. I chuckled. If your mom's let you, that is. I didn't mean to cause family problems, but the 5-year-old turned towards Mass and began to plead to her case. Mommy, can I get red, please? Red like fire. Miss says that I said, please. Miss? I thought to myself, thanks for the old reminder, Destiny. I don't know why, but I found the interaction interesting. Chloe's hair has been dyed since forever. As long as I've known her, why Destiny really clearly asked Mass instead of her other mother didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Destiny, Mass proudly spoke, cursing down in front of her daughter, both hands on her tiny shoulders. Fire is orange, not red. Well, mostly. The marvel grin on the brunette's face seemed to say more to the girl than her mom's actual words. The 5-year-old giggled and nodded. Then she ran back across the room, disappearing behind the backstage door. She's obsessed with Katwa and Aurora at the moment, Master Norris. Been playing with her acid facers for like a week straight. They in the green room. She's adorable, Alice added. But Steph's right. Maybe if she had red in her bangs, she'd be badass like her mom. I also have my girlfriend gaze over her glasses, meeting Chloe's eyes. Guess I better make sure she doesn't get into any trouble back there, Mass grumbled. She didn't seem truly agitated, but her voice sounded stressed. Mass followed her daughter. Chloe stood and started towards the bar. Y'all need anything? I'm gonna grab another one before the line gets too long. Alice shook her head. We on C's nest. Gotta keep a cool head. I take a bill, I called out with confirmation. The crowd noise was building from a door murmur to a much more intense rumbling. The club only held about 500 people, and it was filling up quickly for Alice's set. We got into a pretty nice routine. Alice usually opens with a few solo songs, and Mr. covers and originals. Then she invites me up to play drums for a few. I try my best to seem surprised and reluctant to go on stage, but overall fans know I'm comfortable up there with her. I typically hop up stage so my girlfriend can do her thing for several more tunes. Then she brings me back on for the last song or two. Tonight, I was invited Mass to play with us. The two of them have been practicing all morning, mostly because of how nervous Mass is about performing in front of a live audience. And also why she's not more confident about her music. Earlier, I listened in while they rehearsed. Her voice is absolutely killer, and she never missed a single note on her guitar. Maybe the lack of self-assurance has something to do with what she and Chloe went through in the Caribbean, what we all went through. About a year ago, I met up with Chloe for the first time since leaving the Pacific Northwest. She introduced me to Mass. I had met her before, but we haven't interacted in much, and I introduced her to Alex. As we sat down for lunch, somehow the storm that killed so many people in the Caribbean, including my mom, got brought up. I fucking hate thinking about it, and I haven't as much since Alice came into my life. But Mass didn't take it well, at all. She grew anxious and fidgety. Chloe tried her best to change the subject, probably to protect her wife, but it didn't really help. Then, Alice did her infant thing and was overcome with grief. She doubled over, shaking and weeping like a baby for nearly an hour. Max and Chloe apologized and hurried away. Once Alice's wits were restored, He had no idea what to make of the intense feelings he had observed from Mass. Chloe called me later that evening and apologized. I could hear Mass in the background repeatedly saying she was sorry as well. Since then, we only hung out a few times, and we all avoid talking about that specific element of our past. Though it feels like the elephant in the room sometimes. If anything good came from that one moment, it helped Alice control her ability in a much more intentional way. It doesn't just hit her like it used to. She can now sort of allow it in when she chooses. Thank you all for listening! The girl says, drawled in her thick, Southern accent. Again, my name's Cassidy. Some call me Cass or Lucy Rose. That last song in my new single. It's on Spotify. If you would be so kind as to check it out, I'd be drifting around, so look for me again soon. Enjoy y'all's so. Cheers, everyone! The crowd clapped and she left the stage. Oh, Cass, I remember. That's it. Suddenly, Chloe put down with 2 bills. Here you go, Seth. She said one in front of me after taking a mouthful of her own. Well, that's my cue. See you up there. I was craning and pecked me on the lips. She stood a half sheet of paper in front of me beside my bill, then departed for the stage. Break a leg, I hollered back. Damn, this is a wet setlist. I was twisted around and brewing an escalated kiss. Let me see, Chloe demanded through an impressed grin while tipping the swipe it from my gaffs. I played keep away for a few seconds by moving the set list back at each time she grabbed for it. When she realized I could overpower her and she had no way to get it on her own, she stopped trying. But did she give up? Of course not. She's Chloe Price. Caulfield Price now. She's the most loyal and dedicated person I ever met. Fuck! Come on, dude! That's just keeping the secretive. It's driving me nuts. Please! All I could do was laugh. Irritating Chloe was always funny. Plus, I couldn't help but notice her preed sounded a lot like her daughter's from earlier. Okay. I hold it out between my pointer and thumb and Chloe's to listen. Then I played the guilt game. But just think about it before you would. Matt's went out of her way to make this a surprise for you. You don't want to spoil it. 2 minutes before we go on stage, do you? Chloe pouted and huffed. She knew I was right. Fuck, Seth. Fine. She crossed her arms at her chest and sucked down her shawl. I just hate my FOMO sometimes. FOMO? I asked. You know, fear of missing out? I hate being the only one that doesn't know something. Success! Aw, Chloe. I consoled. I'm sorry you feel that way, but this time it's for a good reason. Trust me. This is a gift from Mass to you. Look at it like a surprise party. Mass has a surprise for you, and you will love it. Chloe sighed and rolled eyes. So grabbed her bail and, with several guts, dropped it down below halfway. You right, she lamented. Asshole. Mommy! Destiny emerged through the crowd and jumped on Chloe's lap. All her worry and FOMO left my friend's face, and she lit up when she held her 5-year-old. Maybe one day I would know that feeling. Maybe not. The lights were dim, and a single spotlight created a circular glow on stage. As Alice appeared from the wings, I could feel the skin on my cheeks tighten, most likely revealing a goofy smile. My heart fluttered with joy as Alice started her show. She summoned a quick look on on her guitar before addressing the crowd. "Thank you for coming out! We have a rad show for you tonight." Everyone clapped. "We have a surprise or two, and a very special guest will join later on. Oh, also, thank you to Kathy for kicking things off. I believe she already left, but please make sure to support her on Spotify. I don't really understand the algorithm shit, but just listen to her song as much as you can. Anyway," Alice played the first few notes of the first song, Wonderwall by Oasis, and went right into the lyrics. The song itself evokes emotion, but when Alice sings it, my entire soul is filled. I love her so much. I agreed to with Chloe and Destiny, and they were strangely moving to Alice's groove, which, of course, made me happy. Chloe must have noticed me staring at her because she leaned in and whispered in my ear, "I'm sorry I didn't invite you to the wedding, dude." I leaned back her way and responded, "It's fine, Chloe. We were all doing what's our own way." She nodded. Alice finished the first song and the audience cheered. "If you know anything about me," Alice began, "you know the inspiration for this next tune. She's both my walk and she's my wall. Love you, Seth. Your hot-ass DJ." Her second song was an original she called DJ Girls Are Hot. It brought the first time we met when we first noticed each other through the DJ booth window. I held up 2 records for her to choose from. I asked her to decide which one I should play next. She, of course, made the best choice. That was when I knew this girl was special. The next one in her set was a cover. Her rendition of Mr. Brightside by The Killers is a crowd favorite. Everyone danced around and enjoyed it. Having seen the set list, I knew she would invite me on set next for the original song we wrote together called Love That's Hate, once and repeat. We wrote it as we recalled moments from our past that helped us grow and become the women we are today. "So," Alice started, before inviting me to join her, "she's not shy by any means, but something tells me she would be perfectly content to let me handle this show and enjoy it from the crowd." The audience lights were brightened, shining down on everyone not on stage. "Seth," Alice continued, "would you do me the honor of coming up here with me for a couple of tunes? I need to show off my hot DJ." As per routine, I pretended to resist her invite by tossing my hands in her dress and, "Nah, you got this. You don't need me." "Come on, Steph. I could use a little possession up here." I shrugged and shrugged, tossing away once more. "Get your ass up there!" I heard Chloe playfully urge. "Okay, fine," I yelled back towards the stage, "but you owe me something really good." I was responding into the microphone. Maybe later tonight. You and me can... Well, you know." She drew up the last words and passively gazed into my eyes, biting her lower lip. "On my way," I yelled, cutting her off, then rapidly swimming to the stage. The crowd interrupted it with laughter and applause. That little bit always gets a little reaction from the audience. Sometimes people whistle, whisper, or yell mostly inappropriate things for a 5-year-old to hear. But Chloe didn't mind Destiny being there. Then, whatever. Love That's Hate, Whisper Pete begins with a 30-second drum solo, so I got to show off a little bit. It's one of the heavier songs we play. We also jammed the ending for a few extra minutes, allowing us both to improv a little. After the final note, we moved directly into the next song. Quarter of 5th and 23rd is a ballet, a semi-gay and high-spirited song about kissing random girls just for the fun of it in the middle of New York City. Once we finished, Alice took a sip of her water bottle, then returned to the mic. Thank you again for being here this evening. She paused for a moment and looked back towards the wings. From my vantage point, I saw Mass standing there with her guitar hanging from the strap on her shoulder, waiting for an adjustment. We have a special guest here. She's a good friend of ours. She's never done this before. I mean, she is very talented and belongs here with us. But believe it or not, she never performed live. You may have heard of her for a graphic company, M3. An employee of the club wearing all black walked out with an additional microphone and stand, placing it beside Alice's. Once it was set up, she would turn backstage. Mass Caulfield Price, come on out. Let's do this thing. Rather than watching as Mass joined us, I turned my attention towards the crowd. I located Chloe so I could enjoy seeing her reaction as her wife made her way to the mic. Chloe's face lit up in a way that I can't ever remember seeing. It was like personally witnessing a shooting star for the first time. I mean, more like seeing a kid waking up on Christmas morning to a living room full of presents. I grinned, then gazed towards Mass. Oh wait, Mass, you ready? Alice spoke away from the mic for only Mass and me to hear. The newcomer nodded and picked a few notes on her guitar. She looked shy and uncomfortable. That her stage presence was professional. We chose Tom's Diner as her first song so she wouldn't have to jump right into a tempo tune. Our version was short and comfy, and it's less than 3 minutes, a tiny little song. As rehearsed, Alice and Mass started with their in-sync guitar picking. We didn't use drums with this one, so I just sat behind my kit and watched them go to work. They both eased into the vocals. Mass's eyes alternating between her feeling and Alice. At first, our guest's voice was shaky, but it just made her seem folksy and cute. It didn't take long to notice that the crowd was eating it up. When the song ended, the crowd clapped, and Alice gave Mass a quick side hug, whispering something I couldn't hear in her ear. She pointed in the door to Chloe's and Destiny's table, and Mass smiled. Without addressing the audience, Alice directed us into our next set of songs. We played Time After Time by Sid Sir. Mass and Alice treating it as a duet, followed by Cheshire Cat Disease, which is an original, and Smells Like Teen Spirit by Novelia. Mass! Alice spoke into the mic. How about you bless our ears with a show of your own? Without letting our guests respond, Alice addressed the crowd. What about you guys? Should we ask that Mass for a solo? Claps and cheers answered her question. Stage is yours, Mass. Alice walked over to a hidden stool near me and sat down. I would like to thank Alice and Seth for inviting me up here. I never share my musical side with anyone besides my family. Thank you for indulging me. Mass paused as an apparent moment of stage fright sucked her. A couple of uncomfortable seconds passed by. I felt bad for her, so I allowed Alice to do something. Before she could, someone else did. Suddenly, from the crowd, Chloe yelled, Give them hell, love! You look super sassy up there, by the way! Hey, Mommy! Destiny hollered, You're doing great! Someone else screamed. I twisted my microphone around so I could be heard as well. You're kicking ass, Mass! Fucked it up! Mass giggled, then locked eyes on her wife and started playing Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Again, I located Chloe in the crowd, and as Mass looked through the tune, I watched as little Destiny wiped tears from her mother's cheeks. Koi loved for her childhood best friend who became her lover, mother to her child, and wife, choked me up as well. I knew that Koi was glad she didn't work at the set list. This song was a special gift from Mass. After the solo was finished, the crowd erupted with applause. She just stood there for about 60 seconds, smiling. She blew a kiss towards Chloe and Destiny. Give both me and Alice a hug, then exited through the wing. Alice played a few solos. Alice performed a couple of solo tunes, then I rejoined her for a couple more, including one we always play as a shout-out to Gabe. We miss him dearly. For our closing song, we invited Mass back up on stage. She waved Destiny and Chloe to join as well. We all both belted out, "We Will Walk You" by Queen. The audience loved the show. It was such an amazingly powerful experience that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Mass, Chloe, and Destiny didn't join us for the after party because of an early morning photo shoot the next day. We said goodbye and we promised to see each other, not letting as much time pass before we got together again. Okay, the set list. Wall cover, our solo. JJ's Goals Are Heart, original, our solo. Mr. Brightside, cover, our solo. Love That's Hate, Wins That's Repeat, original, ours and Seth. Corner of 5th and 23rd, original, ours and Seth. Tom's Diner, cover, ours and Mass. Time After Time, cover, ours, Seth and Mass. Saucer Cat and Gigi's, original, ours, Seth and Mass. Mouse Like Teen Spirit, cover, ours, Chin and Mass. So it's Seth and Math. Billie Jean, cover, Mass solo. Fools and Sucks, original, our solo. Incredible Eatables, original, our solo. Don't Matter, cover, For Gabe, ours and Chin, ours and Seth. Gas Ain't Cleaner, original, ours and Seth. We Will Walk You, cover, Alice, Seth, and Mass. Also, before I end this, this is a set list. I will link it down in the description below, so you will get a link to it. Anyways, that's all of it. See you in this video. Hi everyone. This is AmberAnkNA 2000 again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, because I really did enjoy making it. But so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, bye!